the shot clock, after the buzzer. Lakers win 133-107 in a game that they needed to have to get back on track. And I'm telling you, the guys on the court showed that they had a purpose tonight. 100. Even the second string guys wanted to play tonight. I didn't see that against Philly. You didn't see it against Philly either. You know what I'm saying? So this was definitely a good positive thing to see tonight. Seeing those guys really start buying into the offensive structure, buying into those schemes, and executing, right? Giving that positive energy out there, and then it's a little bit more contagious, right? When everybody's feeling good, we all feeling good, we gonna do good. But real quick, let's go ahead, man, and listen in to LeBron James. Last time you didn't have much to say, so let's listen in real quick. LeBron James.
LeBron, we knew that Detroit, especially with some of their injuries, a pretty young team. Are there certain things you know that just action-wise and that what you can run and between you, D'Lo, AD, that are going to work and you can kind of keep going to in a game like that?
No, you don't predetermine anything. Some of the same sets that we've been trying to get better with and work on all throughout the season. And, tonight was able to work. I think D'Lo and AD got it started, obviously, the hot streak that they had in the first quarter. And then we just all try to pick it up after that.
Cam comes back, starts off the bench. In this case, it sounds like Vando could be back soon-ish. What does just having some of that length and versatility give to you overall and the rest of the team?
Man, we're already one of the best defensive teams in the league, but when you add that length, you add that anticipation of guys. Cam is one of the league leaders in deflections. Vando, historically, throughout his career, has been one of the leading leaders in deflections. We were able to get some of those pieces back. It's going to heighten what we already do defensively.
Now, you hear LeBron. Everything is all about staying on. Now you hear LeBron. Everything is all about staying on task, staying focused. You saw AD is getting everything started. Get AD the ball. You see D'Angelo Russell, give D'Angelo Russell the ball. That's the type of player that LeBron is. You know what I'm saying? He's not selfish, he's selfless. He will give up the ball and he will make sure that his team has the best opportunity to win. But when those guys aren't hitting those shots, that's when you start seeing that 40-some-odd point loss that we had against Philly, and then things are just not going right. Everybody's not playing strong defense. Everybody's not buying into what's going on the court, and then we have some of those issues. You see what I mean? So, but real quick, let's go ahead and listen in on Anthony Davis and see what he thought about tonight. Anthony Davis.
Defensively for you, a lot of the blocks came in the first half. What are the main priorities for you defensively? Like, while you still have to get out to the perimeter on switches, but just making sure to lock down a paint against a young Detroit team?
Just knowing that their guys are drivers, like to play in the paint. When their guys start driving to the basket, it's my job as the big to protect the paint and having my teammates back. So, when they're being scrappy on the ball, they're going to get beat. It's natural. It's my job to be able to contest or block a shot, and their job to go out to the big and keep them off the glass.
We had talked to you in Philly, and you had cited, less so about the game itself, but you need to get some bodies back to be back to what you are. Cam's back tonight, and then it sounds like Vando could be coming back soon. But how does that make you different, and how can you evaluate yourself a little better in those instances?
Yeah, just having Cam back out there, his presence always helps, and just having extra bodies. Vando coming back soon, so just having another body on the floor just really gives us a chance to evaluate our team and who we can be. Obviously when Gabe get back, we're an even better team. So just trying to hold down the fort until all our guys get back healthy.
Now, I'm not going to go in depth to everything that AD said, but I want to make one thing clear. If you understand your role, where was that role against Philly? But let's just go ahead and listen to J Hood. J Hood scored 10 points tonight.
Just looking kind of just scattered out there, so just getting the guys in, sets, getting organized. Main thing, organization.
Got it. And then just what did you think? In this case, Detroit's obviously a young team, right? They've been struggling, but you have to make sure that you carry the energy level that was out there from your teammates. And is that kind of an area of focus that you're talking about?
Yeah, our starters and vet guys, they pushed the lead out, so they played a good game, and then whenever we got in there, it was just time for us to continue to build off of the film sessions we had prior to last game, and I think we went in there, played hard, played unselfish, played confident, and we was able to, keep that lead and come out with a good win. After the loss in Philly, Darvin mentioned, there's no such thing as garbage time. Every minute counts, especially for, low minutes and no minute guys. Just what did the coaching staff, what did Darvin or the coaching staff say to you after Monday's game or ahead of tonight's game? Going back to what I said before, you can't go out there because, like you said, there is no garbage time. And me coming in as a rookie, the other young guys and guys all across the league, guys coming in, just learning that you might go to a situation where you're not playing that much. So whatever time you get in, 30 seconds, 10 seconds, 2 minutes, whatever, make the most of it. Don't take it lightly because, not just only your organization is watching, other organizations are watching, everyone's watching. So that's how you can make some money and earn more minutes.
Yeah,
you gotta love Jay Hood, right? Look, he scored 10 points tonight, but you can see the mind on this young guy, right? He's already thinking hey, I gotta make sure that I'm making a good visual out there. People are watching, my teammates are watching, my team is watching, other teams are watching. I gotta make sure that I look hey, I'm not trying to blow my opportunity. You see what I'm saying? And he understands hey, there's things that we're supposed to be practicing on. You hear that? There are no garbage minutes. There's guys out here all the time talking about garbage this, garbage that, but it's not no garbage minutes over here on the Lakers. You feel me? Every minute, second counts. And before we get up out of here, let's take a quick listen in to Coach Darvin Ham and see his thoughts on the night. Coach Ham.
Force, moving the ball, playing downhill, and being aggressive. Not being indecisive, not again being out of rhythm. Just doing everything on time, on target, with pace and force, and then defensively trying to set a tone on that side of the ball. And just continuing to establish how it is we want to play, regardless of the opponent. And I think tonight was another good step in that direction.
When D'Angelo gets in that kind of a rhythm, is there anything that you lean into with it, or does he kind of dictate and feel out the aggressiveness there?
You stuck with Max tonight, and obviously it was your first time you had Cam available in about a week. As you get guys healthier, hopefully for your guys' sake, are you anticipating more starting lineup shuffling that you're going to have to be managing?
Man, at some point, we're going to have to cross that bridge when we get to it. We get Cam back out there, and then something happens to Jackson's arm. So it's an ever-going process.
You hear the coach. Aggressiveness, not being indecisive. You feel me? Look, playing like you understand what's going on the court. That's all he's asking for. Defense. Defensive-minded players. Look, when we're playing with the right aggression, we're playing with the right execution, the game is ours, and we're going to get it. We got that type of a squad. But all it takes is one domino, and then everything else starts falling around the wayside. But we do have a couple more minutes left, so let's just listen in real quick. D'Angelo Russell, player of the game.
He's going to have to kind of operate.
Yeah, I've been on a lot of teams, and that's kind of how it works. And when the ball finds the guy that's kind of making that happen, instead of us trying to force it, I was hot a little bit, and I found us kind of trying to get me the ball. And I've been around that a few times, and just the basketball guys find a way to not respond that way. So just take what the game gives you. If it's your night, just play the right way, and you'll feel good about it. But when you try to dictate what the game's going to do or things like that, it always finds a way to bite you. So just trying to stay true to the game.
D'Angelo, just on when your first shot, your second shot, can you feel a rhythm come at a certain point? When does it get to the point where you know that you're in this kind of rhythm, the one you're in tonight?
I don't know. It's my first time this year. I feel like getting into that rhythm. So for me was just trying to stay locked in the whole game. Never know when it was going to, continue to happen for me or continue to make shots at a high rate like that. I always find myself getting into that rhythm and then shooting myself out of that rhythm with a heat check or something like that. So I just tried to just stay in that rhythm and play the right way and just take what they were giving me. And he looked up and I put together an efficient game.
Now you hear D'Angelo starting to buy into his role, right? What did I say a few weeks back? These role players, no matter who they are, even our superstars, they're got to buy into those roles in order for us to be successful. And you're hearing it now from D'Angelo. He's like, yeah, everybody wanted to try to give me the ball, but he was like, I still wanted to play my game, right? I wanted to play the game that I knew that I needed to be playing correctly. And, the shot came to him, it came to him. And if not, he still had, 9 assists tonight. You see what I'm saying? So this is the type of team that we're building right now. Everybody's sharing the ball, but when those shots are available, you got to take them. And that's the shot clock. Thank you for tuning in to After the Buzzer tonight. Until the next one.